High Plains Technology Center, turning education and training into workplace success.
Oh, back to school, to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
High Plains Technology Center, education at the speed of business. School is now in session.
Good morning. This is Katie Shirley, Marketing Director with High Plains Technology Center. And today I have three special guests with me today. We'll start with Mrs. McDowell. Katrina, good morning.
Good morning.
So Katrina is the instructor of the Business and Marketing program at High Plains Technology Center. Katrina, can you kind of tell us a brief overview of business and marketing and kind of what students gain from it and what they kind of cover in the time that they're there?
Sure. So we have 7 different career majors in business and marketing. So we go all the way from entrepreneur. We have insurance specialists. We have patient account specialists for anyone in the medical world. We just have a lot of different career majors that they can go through, learn. We are very active in the community. So I stress community service, leadership. I teach the students about business and marketing, but my biggest deal is when they leave my class, I want them to be able to be good adults that give back to the community and that know how to handle themselves out in the community.
Yes, you do a wonderful job at that.
Thank you.
So we've got a big day today. Today is actually DECA's 40th anniversary. So tell us just a little bit about that and the celebration.
So our DECA chapter started in 1985, which was 40 years ago. It's exciting. I think we're one of the older chapters here in Oklahoma. Mr. Rogers started all of this back in 1985, and I know that a lot of students have went through his program. I've been there for 10 years doing DECA, so we've expanded in our program, but we wouldn't be where we are without Mr. Rogers starting that and then going through. So we are going to be celebrating. We've got just a lot of different things going on to celebrate. This whole month is DECA month, so that's why we chose this month to celebrate.
So let's go ahead and introduce, if you want to introduce your 2 students with us, and we'll get some questions for them.
Okay, so I have Tucker West. Tucker is actually here for his 3rd year in business and marketing. He's picking up a different career major. He's doing the digital marketing specialist career major this year. He was our Oklahoma State Collegiate president, and now he is our International Collegiate Vice President. And so he's been serving on that this year. And then I have Ainsley Gates. She is our Oklahoma BPA, which is Business Professionals of America, historian and chaplain. So they're here with us to talk.
And I know we're throwing a lot of acronyms at you as what we do well at Career Tech. So just kind of an overview, DECA and BPA, these are our Career Tech student organizations. So just like what FFA, TSA, these are what are under the Business and Marketing program. So we're going to talk about those 2 a little bit. And so let's start with Ainsley. Ainsley, as a BPA state officer, what has this experience so far meant to you personally? And how has being a part of BPA helped you grow as a leader?
I would say that being a state officer is probably helped me the most with being more social and having a better social life and not being so scared to come out of my comfort shell.
Yeah. And then the other part was, so how has that helped you grow as a leader?
I would say that it's helped me be able to help more people come out of their comfort zone and lead them to being successful into that too.
That's awesome. And that is great. And I have seen that. And congrats on being a student of the month, by the way.
Thank you.
So fall leadership. I was going to ask about Fall Leadership Conference, and if you could give me some highlights, and then what did you take away from it?
I would say my favorite part of Fall Leadership Conference was the first workshop that we did, which is where me and JC Baker from Sealing, which is our secretary, taught about WSAP, which is Work Skills Placement Assessment Program. There we go. And then opening session or general session was definitely the main part that was exciting. A lot of that took away from that, though, was more of getting to know each other a lot better because we haven't met a lot of times, so we all got to spend more time together than usual and get to know each other a lot better.
And at these conferences, are you all as officers helping coordinate and plan the conferences?
Yes, we have meetings usually once a month to plan out what decorations and what we're going to talk about and what all we're going to be doing on a time schedule and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's some great learning skills right there, especially for leadership. So, Tucker, tell us a little bit about serving as DECA International Officer, which is an incredible achievement. Congrats, by the way. We're very proud of you.
Thank you.
So can you tell us what that role involves and then what opportunities it's opened up for you?
So what it involves is, we basically serve on international levels, go to different international conferences and things like that. Is where we just serve basically on the international level, and we basically try to get members more involved. There's opportunities that open up for me is more networking, more friends, getting to know friends all around the world.
Tell them
awesome.
about the last conference you just went to, what it was, and who all it was for.
The last conference I went to was the Engage conference in Tampa, Florida. It was around 200 students from all around the world for Collegiate DECA. Is where we did, it's basically a networking conference. We did workshops, played a game, we had a social. It was just a conference that really brought everybody all around the world together.
That's cool. So as Mrs. McDowell kind of talked about, you guys do a lot of community service and lots of projects giving back. So some of those have been the Thanksgiving food basket drive. You want to talk about that just a little bit, Ainsley?
So we do 14 Thanksgiving food baskets, and each class from the Career Tech helps out with those, and we give them to those in need at the Career Tech to help provide families with stuff for Thanksgiving.
Wow, that's wonderful, especially right now with what's going on with SNAP. So that is going to be a big blessing to lots of families. So what about the Toby Keith Kids Corral project that you all recently did?
So the day before FLC, our BPA chapter and the Beaver BPA chapter met together, and we helped at the Toby Keith Kids Corral. We helped clean, we helped pick up, play with the kids, all the sorts of things like that. And it was really a truly remarkable experience to do.
That looked pretty incredible.
It was.
And I love that the Beaver BMite. So Beaver has business and marketing and what is the industrial technology?
Yes, so
program?
they're mostly the business program there. And so Miss Martinez, she's their advisor there. She has done this for several years with her BPA chapter. She's got a special connection with the OK Kids Corral, a personal connection. And so she invited us this year to go and help, which was nice because, again, we like to do any kind of community service we can. We collected toiletries to give to the parents that are staying there. So for people who don't know, that's where parents stay with their children are receiving cancer treatments at Children's Hospital. And so sometimes they leave in the middle of the night, they have nothing with them. And so we provided toiletries for them. I know her chapter also provided some other things for them that they could have. And it's a wonderful place if people have not visited there. I know they also have an Amazon wish list if anybody ever wants to donate. It's all basically by donations. They don't receive a lot of, funding, and it's just such a homey, great place for people to be able to stay during that hard time.
Yeah, that would be very impactful for all the students to get a witness and partake in helping give back there. So what about the Chain of Love? What is that?
Chain of Love is what BPA does for raising money towards the Oklahoma Special Olympics. Our chapter donated $1,400 this year. This goes to help with buying the t-shirts and providing food for those who attend the Oklahoma Special Olympics and whatever else they need.
So what are some of the fundraisers that you all do to be able to raise the money that you're giving back? Is that selling your promotional items? And
so with DECA Designs, we sell shirts, we sell tumblers. Right now we have a sock fundraiser going on. So if anybody needs any funky socks, you can contact us at the school. We just do we have market days, we have pop-up shops. There's just a lot of fundraising you have to do in order to go to the community service events and also to be able to go to contests and things like that. So, and we're also gearing up with our website. We will have a website that's pretty well ready to go to sell all of our merchandise on there also.
So what does it feel like, all of you could speak to this, on what it feels like to see your class all come together and making these big differences in people's lives while your own lives are being changed as well with the community in your class and then all the lives that you get to touch in your service projects.
I really do believe it makes a difference in people around us, the people who we are helping and things like that. And so
one of my biggest deals as an advisor is, I've been very community oriented since I was young. Well, I'm getting older now, and we need the younger people to come up and continue that, because we're not going to be around forever to help. And so we need younger people. And that's why I'm so passionate about it, is to continue that legacy through the younger students, because nobody can do it on their own for sure.
So what are some ways those listening businesses in our community, is there any way is there anything you all do for outside groups like logo design, website? Is there much that you all have services you'd be willing to provide to our community?
Yes, so there are several people we've done websites for. We've created logos. We do a lot of more print advertising than video advertising. Multimedia does more of the video advertising, but we do practice that because I'm teaching my students to be entrepreneurs. So when I teach them more from the using your cell phone, using an iPad type thing, instead of having the whole professional setup, because a lot of entrepreneurs can't afford that at the very beginning, and they can't afford somebody to do their marketing for them. Yeah. So a lot of our stuff is more just getting the word out there. Social media advertising is very important, and so we work with people on that. Right now, we work a lot with Woodward Main Street, so they do a lot of activities for them. They take care of their social media, or part of their social media, their website design, and things like that.
Are there any other groups that you can share that you've done stuff for that people might recognize?
Well, like the Woodward Rodders, we help them a lot with their poster designs. Right now, there's a young entrepreneur. He's got a company called Will & Co. We've been working on his website for him, getting his stuff going. So we just help a lot of different places that contact us. Depends on what they want, and then we will. And also depends on the time of year that we're in to see, because we are constantly on the go and running. I mean, our calendar is overbooked for sure.
Yep. You've got a lot going on, especially with you're an international officer and a state officer. There's a lot of coming and going, and then the trips for both of those organizations. So as we wrap up, what is one thing you guys would like the community to know about business and marketing, or Ainsley and Tucker, anything you'd want to tell someone thinking about attending High Plains? What would you encourage them if they were trying to decide if they should or not?
I would honestly encourage, if you're wanting to start to do something on your own and not be underneath somebody and have a boss, and you want to be your own boss, definitely go with the business and marketing program. And if you're wanting to do something like diesel, after you take the entrepreneurship class to become one, go and do the diesel afterwards, so you already can have your license and know what you're doing.
High Plains is truly a remarkable place. I encourage anyone to attend it if they're a high school senior, junior, or an adult. It's just truly a remarkable place as a whole.
Thank you. And Katrina, anything else you'd like to share just about your program or your students that you would like to share?
So I always say I have the best students out there, of course, but everybody believes that. But we, again, this is DECA month this month, so we're celebrating all month. You can join our Facebook page, our Instagram. You'll see our post every day. We actively post on there all the community service that we're doing and just what we have going on in class.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. And as Katrina said, you can follow the Business and Marketing Facebook or just any of High Plains, and I try to share a lot of their events too. And you can always check out our website and to keep up with all that's going on this year. So thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.